Drivers who use the Jordan Bridge say their toll bills are too high and too confusing.
We are getting reports of double billing and billing cycles that can vary about a week to 2 months. Now, one of those drivers shared her story with 10 on Your Side's investigative reporter Chris Horne. He joins us now with what he found out tonight. Chris?
Yeah, Tom, we received similar complaints through our website, and they're popping up on the Jordan Bridge Facebook page as well.
This billing period right here is from January to March.
Bonnie McCabe of Suffolk is trying to make sense of her bills from traveling the Jordan Bridge.
Right.
She commutes to Norfolk and says she was double billed for trips in January and February. One bill from Easy Pass and another from the South Norfolk Jordan Bridge's own toll company.
I crossed 12 times in the course of 2 months and was charged $83.50. And that was just on the Jordan side bridge, not to mention whatever the transponder was charging at the time.
Looking back, McCabe says she wasn't having billing problems prior to Easy Pass, but that started changing in November and December. McCabe is one of 5 complaints 10 on Your Side has learned of regarding the Jordan in the past week.
Yes.
She says the SNJB bill is hard to follow because her statements have very different billing periods.
The billing periods on statements will range anywhere between 10 days and some of them are 61 days, and they just bounce back and forth, so you don't have a stable billing period.
SNJB says billing cycles vary based on usage. As for the on-ramp to the bridge's online payment system, McCabe says she's finding roadblocks.
Sometimes you'll get on it and sometimes it's just completely down.
McCabe says lately she's skipping the Jordan, but the alternatives are turning her commute into an even longer haul.
I've tried the Gilmerton, it's packed. I've tried the 664 and now it's backed up at least 3 or 4 more exits than before.
Well, we talked with Kevin Crum this afternoon. He's the spokesman for the South Norfolk Jordan Bridge Company. Crum says SNJB has reached out to Bonnie McCabe to sort out her problem and will get an answer back to her by today. He says they respond to problems within 24 hours. He says SNJB billing always itemizes individual trips. So whenever there's a bill with a lump sum with no description like the one McCabe showed us today, it generally involves a balance forward. Crum says downtime on the online portal does happen, but he says it's very infrequent. Now, if someone's Easy Pass account goes to 0, they will start getting charged the higher pay by plate rate. But Crum says once the account has been restored to good standing, SNJB will make up the difference in the rates retroactively. Live in the newsroom, Chris Horne, 10 on Your Side.